Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Popeye Goose here with an NBA 2K tutorial video. Now, I just want to start off by saying I'm kind of new to the NBA 2K scene here. I've only had the game for about a month, and obviously you guys know what I'm doing. I'm just grinding to get these badges. I got 4 characters, or 4 players. You know, 3 of them are in the 80s, and I got one that's a level 60 that I just used to farm for my VC. So basically, what's going to go on in this little live stream should be hopefully no more than about 30 to 40 minutes. I'm throwing 3 different tips and tricks in this live stream here. Now, there's going to be some more experienced players that may be pretty familiar with these 3 different things that I'm going to go over here. But the reason why I'm coming up with this video is when you look on YouTube for NBA 2K, pretty much everything's 5, 6, 8 months, 1 year old. So it's kind of tough to see, you know, what's working, what's not working after the patches, you know, what kind of updates there are, what things have changed. So I'm just going ahead and putting these 3 things together in one video, putting it out there so it's kind of fresh for any new people like myself who just started playing the game a month ago, a week ago, a couple months ago, that might not know about these, but these will save you so much hassle and just kind of makes things a little interesting. So the first one we're going to go over is the way to get your badges up faster, and this is probably the most important one for me out of all the ones I'm going to cover. The other 2 that I'm going to go over is how to actually get free custom sneakers, whether they're Jordans, Adidas, Nike, if you have a shoe contract. So if you have a shoe contract during your player in his season, but you haven't gotten the cutscene where you go into the meeting and you actually pick out your custom sneakers and then all that stuff, as long as you have a shoe deal, I can show you a way that you can customize your own sneakers. You can customize as many pairs as you want, and you get them all for free. And then the last thing we're going to go over is my VC method, which is a compilation of, you know, some of the videos that I've seen on YouTube when I've been searching it for myself. I've put some of the different ideas that people have put up there together, and I kind of came up with the way I think is the best, so I'm going to go ahead and share that with you. But as I said, the first one we're going to go ahead and get into is how you can go ahead and get your badges up ridiculously fast, especially if you're a good shooter or you're a good player. I'm not the best shooter, even though my guy's a sharpshooter and I have everything almost maxed out. You know, I suck at the timing. I had 3 characters with 3 different jump shots, so you know, I had a little bit of a timing issue here. So what just happened was I just finished my last my game here. We were in game 1, and I'll just show you. We lost 126-117 against the Bucks in game 1 of the NBA Finals. So I'm at the point right now where I can go into the gym. So everybody knows that once you finish a game, you know, if it's an NBA game, you get 3 drills that you can participate in during practice. If you end up playing a park game, you only get 1 drill. So keep that in mind. So every NBA game that you actually play, you get 3 drills. If you play a park game, you'll only get 1 drill. If you simulate your NBA season games, unfortunately, you're not going to get any drills. It only counts as games played. So what I'm going to go in here and do is go ahead and do my 3 practice drills. Then I'm going to go ahead and show you how I can get some extra practice drills. And depending on how I perform in here, you can see I can get anywhere from, I mean, I hope not as low as 4,000. It should be a lot more than that. But 4,000 to possibly 10,000, 12,000, even up to 15,000 for your badges. So you can really knock out your badges pretty quickly here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just, yeah, actually I already know what I need to work on. I need to work on some other things, but just for this one right here, I'm going to show you another trick. So actually we'll include this as number 4. If you're somebody who's a sharpshooter or a shot creator or one of those types of, you know, builds, you know, you could go ahead and do, let's say, where the hell is it? You know, corner specialist. You do corner specialist. Okay, you do the regular drill work on your corner game. You get your corner specialist badge, and you get a little bit toward your catch and shoot. So it actually splits. So if you get, you know, I think you have to get 12 balls in out of 20 shooting from the corner to actually get the 3 stars, and that gives you 1,200 experience. Okay, and then it splits it between corner specialist and catch and shoot. So if you want the double combo here, then it's great. But what I think is best, all right, and you have it for corner specialist, you have it for limitless range. What you want to do is go down to this 1-minute 3-point challenge. Now, if you're a good 3-point shooter, this is going to be huge for you, because as I said, if I just went ahead and did, you know, work on your game corner 3s for this badge right here, and I actually performed as good as you possibly can, even if I got 20 out of 20 shots in, the most you're going to get is 3 stars, which gives you 1,200 experience, which will be split between these 2 these 2 badges. So what I recommend for you, if you're any kind of sharpshooter and you're trying to get these 3-point badges, just go down here to 1 minute 3-point challenge. Okay, and you're going to notice that in the other one, to get 1200 XP, you have to hit 12 out of 20 of the shots from the corner. Now you'll see in this one, I really only need to hit about 3 shots, and I'll end up making more than I would have if I hit 12 out of 20 doing that other drill. Now, let's see how my timing is here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm just going to try and see if I can get limitless range. Okay, so that's 1 right there. Now you'll notice each time I get one of these 3-pointers in, it's 450 experience. So technically, if I get 3 of these, and there's 2 right now, I'm already at 900 experience. If you don't get 12 out of 20 doing the regular drill, you only get 700 experience. You get 2 stars. Okay, so right now, I've already just hit 2 shots. Oh my god, I don't know what he's doing. I already hit 2 shots, and I got 900 experience. Okay, now we add that on. That's 1350. So I just hit 3 shots. And, you know, obviously if you're better, you can get more shots in. So I hit 4. So I'm up to what, 1800 now? And again, if you're a good shooter, you know, this will be huge for you. You could really legitimately walk out and get 8 of them. And then it helps out your badge, but then you're getting 450 for every shot that you make, which is way better than if you do the regular 3-point drill. Oh, I didn't know that I could grab that ball. Okay. So we'll go ahead and see here. My score is 7. I didn't hit 7 of them. But we'll go ahead and see how many I get for experience here. So corner 3s, I got 1350, 3 out of 4 shots for corner 3s. Oh, and I guess I didn't hit. Oh, I hit deep 3s, 2 deep 3s, so 600. So I got 2100 experience compared to getting 1200. Now, obviously, those will go to your badges. So if you want to, you know, mix it between your badges, or you want to also mix it between just leveling up and getting your experience up, this is a great way to go ahead and do this. So we'll just go to limitless range here. We'll go ahead and try this again, because right now I'm not necessarily interested in getting the badges, because I have those maxed out. So again, I'm just gonna go 1 minute 3-point challenge. And again, if you're looking for corner specialists, the limitless range, this is the best way to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish these 3 drills, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little technique that I found on YouTube on how to actually go ahead and get yourself some more drills. So you technically can get, you know, within 10 minutes, 15 minutes that it takes to actually do these drills and to get the, you know, the kind of the glitch going. It's definitely worth it. If you're a good shooter, like I said, I mean, you see I'm only going to make maybe 3 or 4 shots in here. But if you can make 8 or 9, you know, times that by 450 every single time, and then towards your badges. So this is actually an incredible way to go ahead and get your experience up or your specific badges. Now again, if you have other specific badges like, you know, posterizer or any of those types of, any other badges, this works as well. Not this specific drill here, but this little glitch I'm talking about, where you can get more gym drills. And you see, I'm not the best, man. I never hit green. I'm lucky if I ever hit green, man. So that's it. We've done 2 right now, so I got 1 more drill. Let me just see if there's anything else I need to work on real quick, and then I'll go ahead and show you real quickly how you can go ahead and get yourself some more practice drills. And obviously by doing that, you're going to get more experience and you get these badges up really quick. I think just in the past 2 days of doing this, I've gotten tons of badges from bronze to silver, or silver to gold. So let's see, do I have any more drills? Yeah, I got 1 more drill. Let's see what else I need here. I got some other ones that I haven't really been doing. Let's go mid-range Deadeye. So this one I'm just going to go with contested shots, because this one gives me mid-range and also difficult shots. So you might see some greens. When I do my mid-range shots, I get greens a lot, but I mean, I still hit the damn shots even though I don't get it. I see people hitting greens all the damn time, and I barely ever get them. But it seems like I got my timing down now. Like, I can't let my bar fill up. Oh, yeah, I guess I can. There's a little bit of leeway, but you see, every jump shot's different. By the way, I'm using, not that it really matters, because probably nobody would take this recommendation, but I got John Stockton as the base, and then I have David Robinson as my release for 1 and 2. And I don't know, I kind of like the David Robinson release. John Stockton's one of the quickest jump shots in the game from what I've been hearing. Although, I've noticed when you go to street, or you play in the park sometimes, man, it takes forever for him to actually get in the process of jumping off the ground. So it's kind of something that's really annoying. Alright, so whatever, that's good enough to get 3 stars. That's all I care about right now, just for the video. So I've just completed my 3rd practice drill. And you see right there, I got 1200 for my mid-range Deadeye. Technically, if I did those other 2 drills the same as this mid-range Deadeye, I could have had 3600 for mid-range Deadeye. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can go ahead and double that. So practice is over. Okay, obviously it's a live stream, so I'm not cutting anything out. Also, let's go ahead and try this. There's also some other little tips too if you don't know. If you go ahead and do like 10 dribble moves, 20 dribble moves, you get VC. But one that I noticed, I don't know exactly how much you get, and I probably won't get it green for this, but if you end up shooting the ball over the backboard... Oh, I got it. Ah, I guess I've already done it. I guess maybe you only can do it once, you know, ever. But technically, if you haven't done it yet, you can go ahead and shoot the ball over the backboard, and you get a VC bonus as well. Just like you would if you hit, like, you know, 5 3-pointers in a row, or you end up doing 10 dribble moves, 20 dribble moves, you know, all the different increments that it goes up to. So, now, everybody knows that if you go outside to the juice stand, you can go ahead and talk to that schmuck, and he'll give you one drink, which will basically give you one more gym drill. And then you go back into the gym, you finish that drill, and then obviously if you walk out and try to talk to the guy, I think he's either not there, or he just says, hey, sorry DJ, blah, 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 you know, come back tomorrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and talk to him. We're going to go ahead and get our first drink, so we get our first drill. And then I'm just going to go ahead and close the application. I'm going to restart it with the same character. I'm going to go back to the juice guy. I'm going to get another drink. And as soon as it says I got that +1 drill, I'm going to go ahead and shut down my application again. So you see we just loaded outside. Oh, I hate the friggin' headphones, man. I had to turn all the volume off on everything just so I didn't get any copyright strikes. I was actually trying to do this one. It's one of my favorite ones. I love the baseball taunt. When you're on the park, people talking shit. It's one of my other favorite ones. There you go. There's a door. Take your ass out. Alright, so we'll finish this off. We'll go ahead and get going with this because I got 2 other tricks I want to go ahead and show you. So, we'll go ahead and talk to the juice guy. This guy says the weirdest stuff. Did you see that? This guy's actually an ass clown. So what I do is I'm on Xbox, so I just go ahead and open up my Xbox home button. What I'm going to do is wait for him to walk away, and once you see on the bottom of the screen, you know, right underneath your player, or right at your player's hips or whatever, it'll say +1 training drill. Then you're just going to simply go ahead and close out your application and then reload it again. So I'm just waiting. Once he gets around this little canopy here, roughly right about there, you see it popped up there. I'm just going to simply go ahead and quit. So now, I got 1 extra practice drill. So we're going to go ahead and launch it up again. And then I'm going to show you how you can get 2 more. And the good thing about this, like I said, for anybody who doesn't know, I just found out about it myself, and I'm actually thankful that I found it. And I apologize for anybody who, you know, is the founder of these glitches or anything that I'm going to cover today. There's so many things posted out there, and it's not like GTA when somebody comes up with a car duplication glitch or money glitch. They usually give credit to, you know, the founders of it. I'm sure there are people who do that as well, but a lot of the videos, everybody just kind of relays the information. So I'm not taking credit for any of this stuff except for, you know, the VC method that I'll go over at the end. That's kind of my my little, I don't know, my combination of a couple different tips from people. What's up, Top Gamer Boss? Oh yeah, anybody in the chat? I'll get to you guys in a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm just going to try and get through this really quick. So we're going back here. You can see I got my characters. That's my newest guy, my point guard. He's an 83. This guy is my second guy. He's a power forward. And then I got this guy who's my center. He's the guy I just farmed for VC, and you'll meet that guy in a little bit. That's really all he's good for. So right now we're going to go ahead and load up that guy that I just had, which is my shooting guard. He's my first character, the first one I've made. He's the guy that I'm furthest along with. So this step right here is kind of, you know, just a relaxing thing. You just got to let the thing load. Do a couple of, you know, app shutdowns. Top Game Boss. Yeah, I'm not playing Fortnite right now. So right now I got 13 badges. I got 7 of them maxed out, which is pretty nice. I didn't have that many. I think I only had 4 maxed out, and I think I only had 10 badges or 11 badges as of yesterday. So I've been grinding this hard. If you grind this hard and mix it with, you know, playing a season game, because once you play the season game, it'll reset it again, so you can actually get your 6 drills again. So The only thing that kind of sucks about this is once you do your, say you play your NBA game, you go to the gym, you do your 3 drills, and then you're following what I'm doing, and you're going to go ahead and get your 3 more drills from the juice stand. And then you go back in, you finish the drills, and if you come back out, you're not going to be able to get another drill. You'll actually have to play a game, so you can only have a max of 6 drills, as far as I know, in between games. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to talk to this guy and listen to what he's got to say. Same thing, I'm just going to sit here so I don't have to listen to him. I'm already going to get myself ready. And as far as the timing when you leave, just make sure that you leave roughly about the time when it pops up saying that it registers that you got that 1 drill. Okay, and then you just go ahead and close your application. Now I got 2 drills. So, I mean, if you do 3 drills and you fully max them out and you get 3 stars, you know, the most you're really going to get, unless you do some of the team events where you can get multiple badges, is 1,200 if you're specifically looking for 1 drill. So 1,200 for each time, so that's 3,600 for those 3 drills. Now, by doing this method, you can go ahead and get yourself another 3 drills, so you can actually double that. So every time you go into the gym, you could get yourself, you know, possibly, you could possibly get yourself 7,200 experience for your badges, or experience and towards your badges. So this is a pretty good technique to utilize if you're somebody who's a little bit lower and you want to go ahead and level up, especially the newer players, the guys who are at 60s or 70s, because it doesn't take much to go through your experience. So we're going to go ahead and finish this off. This is the last step. Just go ahead and load back in. I'm just going to go talk to the guy. And then what you'll notice is after I talk to him, I'm going to go into the training facility, and you're going to see when I pick up the drills for the badges, it'll say that I have 3 left. Now normally you're only able to get 1 extra drill from the juice guy, so when you go back into the gym, it'll say that you have 1 drill left. So you'll see that when I do this, I in fact have 3 drills remaining, so I have a total of 6 drills that I've done since my last game after, you know, once I complete these 3 drills, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to go in and show you. I'm not going to waste time doing the drills. You can kind of get the gist of it. I've already done 3 drills, so depending on what badges you need or the ones that you're the best at, you know, that you can level up fast. You know, if you just do the straight up drill for the badge, you can get, you know, 1,200 times 6. If you end up doing like I did, that 3-point challenge for 1 minute, you know, you could possibly get anywhere from, you know, 6,000 to 20,000. I mean, if you're good, if your jump shot's on, you can really level those badges up specifically really fast. Okay, so I loaded back in. I'm going to go ahead and talk to this guy one last time, get my last workout. Normally, if you've already gotten 1 from him, the conversation between him and you is he'll tell you, you know, sorry, obviously everybody's called DJ in this game. He'll say, sorry, DJ, you know, come back tomorrow. So you'll see right here, I've already closed my application twice. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and wait for this schmuck to finish what he's saying. And then I'm going to go into the gym and I'll show you that I, in fact, have 3 more practice drills instead of the normal 1 that you would get. So this is a nice way to actually get 2 more drills out of it, which is huge. Like I said, especially if you're doing, you know, your badge work. And the good thing I noticed too is usually whenever you get that 1 single drill, or if you do this method here where you get these 3 extra drills, you usually don't have the team practice, so you won't get forced into a team practice. That's only on the initial practices right after a game. So whenever you get the, you know, you go talk to the smoothie guy and get another drill, or you get 3 like I'm showing you, you don't have to do a practice a second time. You won't get sucked into it, or at least so far I haven't. What's up, Top Gamer Boss? You've been sending me some invites. Big shout out to you, but man, I'm a little busy right now. I'm not playing Fortnite. So you'll see right now, normally it would say that I only have 1 badge left. I mean, 1 practice drill left. So I'm going to go ahead and hit B. And you'll see right up there, you see where it says drills remaining? I got 3. So I've already done 3. And now I just basically snaked my way into getting an extra 2. So I have a total of 6 drills in between games. So you see I can go ahead and do whatever I want now. But I'm not going to, like I said, we're going to go ahead and switch up to the next little tip. So that's a pretty good little tip right there, a little technique if you want to get yourself some extra training drills and you want to also max out those badges for your grinding. So the next one will probably be the quickest one, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one. And then I'll go ahead and show you my little VC method, and I'll actually play 1 game. And I'll go ahead and talk about the steps that I've gone to kind of max that out and make it as efficient and easy as possible. Now, there's plenty of different techniques. A lot of people want you to go into the game, try to foul out, you know, and do all kinds of crazy stuff like that. But you actually get way more VC if you actually do what I'm going to recommend you to do. And it's actually a couple steps. It involves you, you know, possibly going to your second season so you can sign the max contract that you possibly can so you get more VC per game. And then you would go ahead and start farming your VC during your second season. Now, I did it my first season with my guy, and then I was thinking, okay, maybe I can go ahead and sign a new contract in free agency. So I got to leave to do this next one. Alright, so I was thinking I could go ahead and, you know, try to get more money in free agency and then keep farming that way. And it actually worked out pretty well. And you'll see, my guy's a 60. My guy already has a freaking shoe deal. That guy I was just with right there, he's a level 85. He's already on my second season, playing in the championship of the second season. And I don't have a shoe deal. If I brought up my phone, it would say my Nike contract is still, it's pending. I asked them to, you know, give me the best and final offer. That was in the first season, like right after the All-Star game. So something's glitched out on my shit. So unfortunately, I got some music, which I need to turn off real quick so I do not get a copyright strike. So I'm going to keep talking as much as I possibly can during this time. So hopefully the audio isn't picked up. Now it's going to be annoying as hell. So let's go ahead and turn that off. There we go. All right. So now, if you want to go ahead and get free shoes, like I have my other 3 characters have shoe deals, but I haven't gotten to the cutscene where I've been brought into the meeting to discuss the design for my shoe and all that shit. So this works only if you have a shoe deal. You would get these shoes for free. If you don't have a shoe deal, you can create your own shoes, but you're going to have to pay up to $10,000 or at 10,000 VC for the shoes. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go into options. And again, some people might be familiar with this, some people might not be. I wasn't. I was waiting for that shoe deal and waiting to customize my shoes, and then I ended up looking around. All you got to do is go into 2K shoes. Now, you have to remember what shoe deal you have with the character. So let's say my point guard has a shoe deal with Jordan. So I'm going to go over to Jordan, and you can go ahead and do low top, medium, you know, high top, whatever you want. Or you can just go to edit and it'll browse through all the specific Jordans that they have. Alright, and again, once you have a deal, you can go into Foot Locker and get all those shoes from your sponsor for free. So if you have Jordan, you can go in and scoop up every pair of Jordans that they have. So lately, this is pretty much the only one I've been customizing, so I'll just do a really quick customization here. And let's see, I don't know, I'm just going to go really quick through it. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on here. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a copy of another pair that I have. And you'll see, it doesn't really even matter what you do here. That one's going to be black. Yeah, I'm not going to do all this. Tongue, I don't really care. Tongue, whatever, I'll make that black. I'm just going to make these all black. I mean, not going to be the prettiest, but this is just to get, you know, the quick idea of that. You can go ahead and customize your shoes however you want. Yeah, what am I looking for here? Alright, whatever. Good enough for me. I don't really care. So, now I just customize them. Again, you can go in depth and do whatever you want. Change the colors. It's actually pretty cool. I have tons of different custom shoes. So now all I'm going to do is go ahead and save these. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the B button. Yes, save the shoe. And I'm just going to go ahead and name these. What? Let's go ahead and name them new. Just so they're easy to find in my closet. And again, this works if you have a shoe deal or if you don't have a shoe deal. The only problem is if you do not have a shoe deal, you'll have to pay up to about 10,000 VC for these shoes. So it says they've been saved. You can go ahead and get them in the NBA store and all that crap, blah, blah, blah. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and load up my character that has the Jordan deal. So I can go ahead and show you the easiest way to go ahead and get this done and get him for free. So we'll go ahead and load up my point guard. Once that loads up, all I'm going to do is run to Foot Locker. And then I'm just going to go to Jordans. And the good thing about this too, which is really important, is when you get a sponsorship, you can go into Foot Locker and you can get every pair of Jordans that you want. The problem is you can only get them for NBA games. Now keep in mind, if you have a contract and you go and play Street or you play Pro-Am and you're not wearing that sponsor shoe, you're going to end up losing the contract. So you actually have to basically buy one of your sponsor shoes if you're going to be playing Park or Pro-Am. So in my case with that character we were doing the training drill glitch with, you know, I went out and bought a pair of Kyrie's for I think either 3,000 or 4,000. And I wish I knew about this because, you know, I could have had another option to basically get some shoes that I really wanted. So again, this character has a deal with Jordan. You'll see I got another pair of those Jordans on right now. So I haven't got my cutscene to go ahead and create my own shoes. So I found a way around that. And like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and run to the NBA store. Not the NBA store, I'm sorry, the Foot Locker. I'm going to browse through the Jordans, and then you'll notice that I can get these shoes for NBA games, but I also can get these shoes for free for Park. So what that means is once you get your sponsorship, if you go ahead and create a pair, go to Foot Locker and take them, you won't have to spend any money on a Park pair of shoes just to keep your contract. So this is huge. This will save some people some money, I'm sure. So I'm going to go ahead. I got to deal with this music. Hopefully I don't have that. Alright, so Court, you know, again, you get all those for free. Street and Park are the ones that you do not get for free with your sponsor. So I'm just going to go ahead and all your created ones are at the bottom. And you'll see that they're these just basic black ones. And you'll see the one that I have just created is right there, new. And it's 0 because obviously it's, you know, my sponsor. I just created it. So I'm not paying any money for this. I just created it. You see, I've already made tons of them. So I would recommend you go ahead and use this method if you have a shoe deal, or if you have an extra 10,000 VC laying around and you don't have a shoe deal, go ahead and create them, go into the store, pick out the shoes you want, spend that 10,000 VC, and then you're all set. So now I'm going to go ahead and purchase them. I'm going to go ahead and check out. You see it's still costing me nothing. And this is incredible here. This will save you a lot of money, save you a lot of hassle. Plus you can customize the shit out of these shoes. You can do it with every pair of Nikes or Jordans or whatever that your sponsor has. Or, like I said, if you don't have a sponsor, you can go ahead and customize as many as you want. It's just going to end up being 10,000 per pair. But there's actually another little glitch I can kind of tell you as I'm walking back to my court. What you can do if you don't have, you know, a sponsor deal, and you go ahead and create a pair of shoes. You create a pair of shoes, it costs you 10,000. And then what you need to do is, when you're done with those shoes, you can just go back in, you can delete those shoes. Then you create another pair of shoes, whatever company you want, it doesn't matter. You just have to make sure that the name of the shoe that you first originally made is going to be the same name as the new shoes that you made. And then what will happen is once you make that shoe and it has the same exact name, the amount of spaces, capital letters, like everything has to be identical to the other shoes that you had that you paid 10,000 for. And then what you do is after you delete the original shoe, you create a new one with that same name. And then you'll notice you go back in a Foot Locker, and those shoes will be there with that name, and you'll be able to buy them for free as long as it's the same name. If you change up the name slightly, you're going to have to pay 10,000 VC for it again. So you can pay 10,000 VC once, and then whenever you're tied with the shoe, you go ahead and just delete it, create a new one with the same name, and then you have, you know, that pair of shoe, that new shoe as well. While I got some time too, I know that t-shirt creator shit is all fucked up. I've got a couple of shirts in there. I'm actually going to be releasing another shirt on Sunday. It's actually going to be my live streaming shirt. What I plan on doing is walking around during Park with the shirt on so people know it says live streaming on it. It's got the Popeye Goose logo, all that crap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and announce the games like I was Marv Albert or something. I'm just going to sit there. So whenever I'm walking around and I have that shirt on, it says live streaming now. You know, if you guys ever see it, come check out my channel, and you might catch yourself, you know, jaying on somebody or throwing up some air balls. But yeah, if you could, I'm gonna release it on Sunday when it starts because there's like 50 million shirts in there. I can't even find the damn shirt, but it's a great shirt. It's got the Popeye Goose logo on it. The name of the shirt is, I think it's live streaming Park games. I try to make it as original and easy to find as possible. Obviously, I need 100 votes on it before I can actually wear the shirt. I just think it would be really good to go ahead and promote the fact that I'm actually live streaming all the games and doing the announcing. So I'm going to shut up now. This is that pair of Jordans that I just created. I'm going to go ahead and equip them. And then you see right there. Not the prettiest pair, but it was just a quick tutorial on to show you, you know, I got those for free because I have that Jordan deal. You can do the same thing with Nike as my other characters I have. And like I said, if you don't have a sponsor deal, you can go ahead and just basically, you know, buy them, and then, you know, you got your free pair. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a different pair on real quick, and then I'm going to show you the last method, which is my VC, my VC method. And there's plenty of them out there. Some of them are better than others, I've learned. So I've taken some from a couple different, and also, you know, what I think is the best as far as, you know, how it worked out for my situation. Okay, so that's another pair I got to match my little Dennis Schroeder outfit here, or uniform. So now we're going to go ahead and end this. We're going to go back to my scrub character, which is a 60. I haven't customized him. I don't even shoot with him in games. I literally just put it on 5-minute quarters. I put it on Hall of Fame, and I literally just go out there and I set picks like a motherfucker. Sometimes I'll play some, you know, defense or whatever. Or I might try to, you know, do something else. I try not to do too much, to be honest with you. Just try to get my my teammate grade up so I can get the most amount of VC possible. So what I did was I created a character that I was thinking, you know, I was going to use a center. It'd be pretty nice to have him. But the problem is he's too goddamn slow. So sometimes when you're looking at the graph of all the different traits, you know, it might say that the bar is full. So it looks like it's 0 to 100, and then when you get the guy, the bar is full, but it goes to a max like 60. So it's kind of misleading. That's what happened with me, so I said, screw it, I'll just keep him, and I'll go ahead and farm him to get my VC. And it's absolutely worked out incredible. It's 10:41 p.m. where I'm from. Well, not where I'm from, where I live here in Europe. I'll be back on again tonight doing some GTA live streams. I might also be doing a live stream of me probably getting my ass whooped on the park in 2K, so we'll go ahead and see what's up with that. So what I did was, at first I probably farmed this guy for the first like 30-40 games, you know, just doing 5-minute quarters, subbing myself out at halftime or third quarter, and then get my VC, and kept doing it again. And then I thought, you know what, maybe I can go ahead into free agency, sign a better contract, and then I'll have at least like another 100 or something VC per game, which adds up when you're doing this, you know, for an 82 game season or 40 games or whatever. So this is just some random character here. Alright, you'll see this guy is not upgraded, not anything. I just left him bare minimum, what I basically got. Okay, I think that's how it came. So yeah, okay, top gamer boss. Let's maybe relax a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, let me just make sure I got my options set. Alright, so we got Hall of Fame, 5 minutes, perfect. So I'm gonna play against Houston, which I actually just played with my main character, the one I was doing the training facility glitch with. Just beat them in the conference finals in 4 games. But I tell you, James Harden is a friggin' nightmare.
Hey everybody.
That guy, you give him an inch. Probably get a copyright strike for Ernie Johnson's voice and Shaq and Kenny. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. So what I did was, I farmed him for the first half of the first season. Then I basically simulated it. I didn't get to the playoffs because I think I was on the Dallas Mavericks. I signed a contract, which is crazy because my guy's a level 60. He already got a shoe deal, already got Gatorade, got all those endorsements. I don't understand. I haven't done a damn thing. I think I'm like a step away from starting, which is actually crazy. I think I just got a call from my coach saying I'm going to get more minutes. I think this is the 3rd call, so I think it's the last call before I actually end up starting. So I don't know what the hell this guy deserves, you know, a starting role. But you see, I got myself some custom Nikes on. This guy's got a Nike contract. So this guy is level 60. This guy's all freaking styled out. Maybe you don't like the sneakers or nothing, but I just don't understand why this guy got everything. Within like the first 20 games, man, he had all his contracts. So I'm just going to go ahead and head to the court. Now what I'm going to do is, obviously, I'm going to go ahead and try and get my teammate grade as high as possible. So I'm going to try and get it to A+ if possible, because you should be able to get roughly about another 300 VC or 250 VC for... What's going on here? You should be able to get all that VC for... I'm just going to turn all this down real quick. Just for your teammate grade, and then if you get some stats, which I won't be shooting, so I won't really be getting anything. Now, let me keep the sound effects up. That would be too boring. My voice is a little annoying. Alright. Well, I don't know if it's annoying, but you know what I mean. So we'll just go ahead in here. I'm not even going to shoot around. I'm just going to get the hell out of here. I think I actually have to take one shot. Okay. And we'll go ahead and end the shoot around. I'm going to try and do this as quick as possible. I'm going to spam through all these buttons. Now, the key to this is, at halftime, if you're up by 10 or you're down by 10, And sometimes I've actually even done it when I've been up by 7. You can go ahead and sub yourself out with VC. Now, if it doesn't give you the option to sub out with VC, you're going to have to play the third quarter, and then after the third quarter, you can go ahead and sub out with your VC. So again, right now, I'm going to come in, and you'll see on defense, I don't really, I'm going to try to just see if I can get a rebound or two, just to maybe get my stats up for the game a little bit, so I can get a little bit more VC. And I'm going to try and help out my teammates as much as possible and get that teammate grade up. So I'm just going to keep, if I can make it over there. No, I didn't make it. Alright. So yeah, basically it's it. No stress. It's just, you know, cover your guy somewhat. Or cover the other guy's guy now. And then just on offense, just keep setting picks. Or, you know, if you want, shoot. Do whatever you want to do. You can also do this with grinding for your badges. It's just obviously the more you play and the better you play, you end up making yourself a starter. And then it gets to be a little tougher that way. This is probably the quickest way to do it. Try not to shoot. Just try to get your teammate grade up if you can. Come out. Oh my god. Missed him. Thanks for going by him. Yeah. So that's 0 for 2 on my pick attempts, on my screen attempts. But again, I'm just going to go ahead and spam through all this crap. You see, I don't play so much right now. So I came in, what, 2 minutes into the first quarter. I'll probably play most of the second quarter. And then I'll take it from there. So let me see if I can hustle my slow ass up here to set a pick for somebody. Okay, so there's a little bit of VC. I'm not VC, but experience. There's a little bit more. Not experience, I'm sorry. Teammate grade. Especially if they hit the shot, then you'll notice that my teammate grade will go up pretty high. So I'm just going to get back. Just so I can hopefully stop a fast break. Get those little VC, not VC for that, experience for that. Damn, I can't even get a rebound. Oh, I'm on offense. Oh, okay, damn. I'm not even paying attention. I thought I was on defense right there. That doesn't help the teammate grade. So hopefully I can set some picks and these guys can actually start hitting some shots. Got 2 people setting screens out, yeah. Of course, I didn't even get it. I'm just trying to do too much. I'm just trying to make this time go by, to be honest with you. I really don't care. If I can get up to a B+, that might be alright. But I'm going to need to obviously get a couple rebounds for that. Maybe an assist. Because so far my guys don't be... I'm not getting the screens and they're not actually shooting, so... It doesn't seem to be working out so well as far as... Alright, so at least I got myself a rebound. That'll help my teammate grade up. Alright, so see, right now we got 1 quarter down. You know, some people would be telling you to go ahead and foul so you get benched. But, you know, once your teammate grade goes down, you possibly lose, you know, between 200 or 300 VC every game if you go ahead and foul out. So, I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, if you get an F, I think, as a teammate grade, I just got picked by my own guy, then you get no money other than your salary, which is only about 500 if it's your first year. Okay, let's see if I can get a rebound. There we go. Let's see the moves. Pass the ball. Oh my god, that doesn't help right there. -3. What am I down to an F now? Benched. Alright, now I'm going to see. Alright, hopefully I can get some guys. Just step back and shoot a 3. Step back and shoot a 3. I didn't even get credit for a screen right there. Oh, got a foul. Either way, I'm just trying to rush through this. I got 1 minute and 31 seconds left. And unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to play the third quarter because it's only a 2-point game right now. And I don't want to keep taking my guy off of, you know, the guy I'm covering and let him score easily, because then obviously my teammate grade's going to go to shit. So a lot of times I do get my teammate grade up, but this one right now, it just seems like I'm going to be struggling to get to C or B. It depends on what these guys do. Drive and score, that would be nice. Alright, so you see right there, I got my screen assist. So you do that a couple of times, mixed with some rebounds or something, maybe a block or so, or stopping some fast breaks or something like that. Then you'll notice that you'll get your teammate grade up pretty high. So I mean, usually when I do this, I get about 800 to 900 per game, and then you figure your sponsors on top of that. Obviously, after about 4 or 5 games, you get a call from your agent. So you technically could be making anywhere from 900 to 1100 VC per game doing this method between your endorsements. Come on, cut back the other way, jackass. Alright, so I'm still at a C+, which is a pretty decent one. I think I'll get at least an extra 100 and something. Like I said, I'm going to have to play the third quarter too, because it won't give me the option, I'm pretty sure, to sub out with VC if we're only down by a couple, or up by a couple. Come on, Anthony Davis, I want that rebound. Alright. Come on, man. This ain't working out so good. Can you pick that ball up, please? Okay, he's going to hit this shot. Nope. Obviously, if your teammates don't hit the shot, you know, there's only so much you can do. So you got to bank on getting some nice screens, and then you guys actually making a layup or hitting a jump shot, and then you'll notice that your teammate grade will go up pretty quickly. Like I said, if you mix it with some assists, I don't really feel like doing all that crap right now. I just want to show you real quick, kind of a quick way to get through this. So normally at this point, right before the buzzer sounds, or the buzzer to start the second half, is when you would go ahead and try it. So right now I'm going to go ahead and quit. Alright, even though it's only a 4-point game, whatever, I'm going to go ahead and ask to sim out with VC. If it says, you know, sim out without VC, you don't want to do it. You'll have to play the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, you will be able to go ahead, regardless of the score, to be able to sub out with your VC. So again, I don't really care about this guy. I'm not worried about stats. I'm not worried about this guy whatsoever, except for the money he's going to make me. So you'll see right there, I only got my teammate grade up to C+, which, you know, the intention is to try to get it to A+. I think you get an extra 100. If it's C+, it's 100. I think it's 200 if you get to B+, and I think it's 300 if you get to A+. So you see right there, I mean, I don't really care about this stuff. This was just to kind of keep my guy active so I wasn't losing my teammate grade. You said I did 6 screens, that's only 360, but obviously the more you do it, ends up really increasing up there. So now let's see for VC. I'm not going to get much for stats. You know, I got 112 for my teammate grade only because my teammate grade was C+ during that thing. But you see right there, I just got, what, 737. So we're talking about somewhere about, what, 780 VC? And it could have been up to 900 roughly, or maybe a little bit more if I actually got my teammate grade up a little bit. So if you actually, while you're in there, want to get some assists, some blocks, some steals, you know, whatever you want to do, just try not to hurt your teammate grade too much. And then, you know, the easiest thing to do with this guy, so you're not going through all the loading screens, is I'll just go ahead, I'll hit Y, and go ahead and play the next game. And then it'll load up the pregame, and then you play the game. And this is the quickest way you can do this. And legitimately, you can make roughly, let's just say, 8 to 1,000 VC just for the game, and another couple hundred for your endorsements for that game. You know, if you have Mountain Dew and you have a shoe deal and you have, you know, whatever you got, you could possibly rake in anywhere from 800 to an extra 1,200 VC for only about technically 10 to 12 minutes, you know, loading screens and all that crap, and then really only playing a couple minutes. And like I said, sub yourself out at the second half if you get the option with VC. If it doesn't give you the option at the second half, you just do it in the third quarter. And this is the easiest way to stack up VC. I mean, you could literally make about an average of 1,000 VC between the game and your sponsors every 10 minutes. And if you do that 6 times an hour, you know, you could easily get 6,000 VC in an hour. And you know how VC is and how valuable that stuff is to level your guy up and buy all the gear for your dude. So it's really important. I hope you liked the video. As I said, I'll be back on probably in another hour or two doing some doing some GTA, and then possibly again later on playing some NBA 2K on the park. So I hope these tips are pretty helpful for you guys. Like I said, it's more for the lower level guys or the guys that are new to the game. For all you guys that are up at 90s, you're probably not going to get any use out of this, except for maybe the custom sneakers. But at that point, you probably already have your custom kicks. Although I don't see many people with custom sneakers running around. I'm really surprised. So I'm thinking a lot of people don't know about this, because you can customize as many pairs as you want. And then, you know, you can get one shoe deal, leave the shoe deal, you know, by wearing another pair of sneakers. Go get Nike, customize all those, get all those for free. You know, wear a pair of Reebok for your next couple games, lose that contract, go get all the Reeboks for free, customize them, and you can have like 100 customized shoes from all the different brands, and you go ahead and switch things up. So, with that being said, If you're new to the channel here, if this is your first video, if you like what you saw, go ahead and please hit that like button. Also subscribe. I'm going to be mixing it up between GTA and NBA 2K. I primarily do GTA videos for at least about the past 8 months. I've mixed in a couple Fortnite videos. I do a lot of gift card giveaways. I do a lot of playlists. I'm also going to be doing some NBA 2K VC tournaments. So if all that sounds interesting to you and you like what you saw so far and you want to, come back to the channel, visit me and find out some more tips or just, some more videos to entertain you, I definitely would appreciate it, man. And for anybody, let me go ahead and grab my phone real quick. I'm sorry, guys, in the chat. I got kind of caught up. I wanted to do this real quick. My girlfriend's coming home from work in a couple minutes. I'm going to spend some time with her, relax for a little while, and then most likely when she goes to sleep, I'll end up starting this next live stream doing GTA. Probably doing like I did yesterday with Clayton, some more races, and some team death matches. I also apologize for that video yesterday. I don't know what the hell happened. I took about a week off from streaming and uploading videos, and I guess I forgot to do one stupid little thing. So unfortunately, Clayton's voice was not recorded on the live stream yesterday. So for anybody who watched that and wonders what the hell's going on, I apologize for that. It was kind of a mess up on my end. So it would have been fun to have Clayton's voice on there. Clayton's a hilarious guy. We have a good time, and we definitely had a good time last night. So just want to send a shout out to a couple people in the chat. I guess only 2 people showed up. We got Death Gun Live, and we have RomSense. So anybody that's interested, you can go ahead and check out Death Gun Live's channel. He does a lot of videos on GTA, a lot of give cards to friends, a lot of card duplication glitches and other videos, so go ahead and check him out. You've also seen him. He's appeared in a lot of my glitch videos or just, some other videos. So he's a great guy. He's really supportive, so we kind of help each other out. So if you could do me that favor, go ahead and check out Death Gun Live if you like GTA videos. And also another huge shout out to RomSense. Go ahead and check her channel out. Me and Rom have known each other for a while here. Another one, got a nice little partnership. I really like her channel and her videos, and she's always showing support for me. So go ahead and check out RomSense's channel. She has a lot of different, reaction videos to movie trailers. She also does a lot of like new games, especially like Android games or other type of games. She'll do a tutorial on them, or first takes and reactions on those games. She also does a bunch of other stuff. She also has some songs that she's been recording on her, or some cover songs that she's been doing on her channel. So Rom's a great girl. Go ahead and show her some love. Go support her. You definitely would be entertained with Death Gun and Rom. And I'd always just want to send some shout outs and always show some love for those people that support me. Because, that's just the way I am, man. I always go the extra mile for people that help me out, just because I'm that type of guy. I really appreciate people that, appreciate me or are willing to help me out. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this before this drags on for too long. I think it was, I don't know, I was planning on doing it for about a half an hour. It turned into about an hour. But regardless, if you watch during the live stream at any point, if you stop by during the live chat, or if you end up watching this video, on the recorded version, if you have any problems or any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment. I usually reply back to everybody that leaves a comment. Once I post something, I want to make sure that it's oh my god, I can't even talk, as successful as possible. So I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, you want to stop by and say hi, go ahead and drop down in the comment section of this video or any of my videos. And yeah, again, appreciate you guys, and I'm going to sign out. I'll see you guys next time.